I made it out, and my trusty little 120 snowmobile is the bomb. You gotta get one if you don't have one. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna punch about, I don't know, 15 or 20 holes. I know this area usually holds fish, so I'm just gonna get to it and start fishing. I'm gonna get the jawjacker set up, and then I brought my tent too. I don't usually bring my hub, but lately I've been doing it because it's nice to have a warm place to go into. So okay, for the sake of time and it being cold, I've already set this up. I've got my jawjacker here. I just have a, I don't know, it's just a regular 20, maybe 28, 26 inch rod, something like that, nothing special. Good backbone so that it can, when the hook sets, it smacks up enough, and there's enough tension there to set the hook. So I've already set my depth as well. So all I do is I run a naked hook like this with 2 split shot about, I don't know, a foot above it. Don't use your teeth. I use bobber stop. You can't see it, but I have a tiny little bobber stop on my line so that I know how deep I need to go each time that I come back and set it if I end up getting a fish or getting this trip. So what I'm going to do on this one is I'm going to find a minnow that's about mid-size, nothing special, and then I'm going to hook him right behind that top dorsal fin so that he can still move. And then I'm going to toss him down there, let that sinker take him all the way down, and then I'm going to set the jawjacker because I am fishing for perch. Oh, holy cow, I already got a fish on there. Well, that wasn't planned, but look at that crappie. Nice. Look at that. 2 seconds. Nice. I don't know, I think I'm gonna keep some fish today. So I'll keep that one. Let's see how this works out second time. There. Let's see if that happens again. Usually we'll leave these and then I got 2 running and I'll run back and forth and maintain the 2. While I'm also jigging a rod, because you can have 3 rods. So yeah, that's my setup. I'm gonna leave this on this while I set my other ones up. See if you can get another hook set on there. See if me running back. Another crappie. Look at that. Well, maybe I don't need to run a jigging rod today. Yeah, he swallowed that. Using good hooks can be bit of a curse. There we go. Nice one. I guess I'll set it again. I might not be able to get my other stuff set up. Might need to keep this one out of the water for a minute. But if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? I was getting ready to set this one up and that one just keeps going off. I've already got my depth set on this one. Well, throw a minnow on it, throw it down, and get fishing. I'm going to use a big minnow for this one. Sensitive, the minnow can even set it off. So there's a fine line you gotta walk. Weather plays a factor in that too, because if it's really cold, windy, stuff likes to freeze up sometimes. That's my only gripe about the jaw jacker, is that this contraption here, the mechanism down here, sometimes will freeze. You'll actually have a fish, but it won't let it release. So I could probably make my own. A lot of guys do that, but I don't have time for that. Okay. Jaw jackers are set, which means I can start jigging my own rod. I started using plastics this year. I've got some buddies that own RBM jigs and lake effect lures, so I pretty much exclusively use their stuff, because A, it works, and B, they're my buddies. And it's important that I support my friends. So, these are called floppy bass. Oh, I got a fish. I'll be back. Not really the species I'm looking for, but little bass. I'll put him down. Whoop. See ya. Still bends the rod, it's still fun. Anyway, what I was saying is that I started using these plastics, and the bluegills, well, and the crappie too, love this pink and green combination. At least at the other lakes that I've fished. This is only my second time out here, so I'm gonna just throw this same thing at them and see what they do. But that's what I'm using. So let's see what happens here. Lots of marks. There we go. Nice crappie. It's a good fish. I usually like to keep fish, but we're discovering that my son really likes to eat fish. I do too, but I try to appease the fish gods and catch and release as much as I can. Oh, here comes another crappie. Just racing. Oh, bluegill. This little gill. That was cool. Oh, he's gonna have a plastic for dinner. Yep, I'm not getting that one back. I'm gonna send that fish back. Apparently they're turned on. Swallowed that one. Got him. This little guy. Oh, that was a good one too. Did you hear that drag? There we go. That one feels real nice. Woo. Maybe a bass? Whatever it is, it's taking drag. Get my transducer out of there. Yep, it's a bass. Yep, came off good. I got a fish. Jawjackers are keeping me so busy I can't fish this rod. Catching a bunch of crappie on the jawjacker, a couple of bluegills, and like 4 bass. I don't want the bass. What I want, truthfully, is the giant perch that are out here. Shh, there's big ones here. Just gotta get them to do something. busy. Too bad my buddy Tyler's not here. He's out working. Tried to get him to come. He turned me down. This fish are racing up to it. Checking it out. Won't follow. Not in the mood to eat. Don't know what that's all about. Moved away from my jaw jackers a little bit because for whatever reason all I can catch over there right now is bass. So if I keep doing that, I'm gonna be moving. Throwing a lot of different things down there. Different jigs, different plastics. The only thing I haven't tried because I don't have it is live bait. That's my own fault. But I've been doing so good with plastics that I haven't really needed to do anything with live bait. Here we go. What? Man. I think I've caught like 15 bass already. Well, the fishing has not been great. I can't seem to find anything of significance popping holes. I bet I've drilled 50 holes. My jaw jackers keep going off, but 95% of them have been bass, which is not what I'm looking for. So I don't really want to move, but I might have to. I might try to move one other place on the lake, and then if that doesn't do anything, I might pack her up and go home. Sometimes it's just not a good day. Well, it's still a good day because I'm fishing and I'm not working, and it's beautiful out. So I'm happy for that. They're so small, their mouths are so tiny you can't set the hook in. up and my screen's full, and it's swallowed my jig. I started using my son Colton's lucky jig. It's the red-eyed clown. He picked it out himself, so this one's for you, buddy. Love you. Of course, it's like 38 degrees and it's raining and I'm miserable, but I finally found a little bit of hope with some fish, so I'm just gonna stick it out. Can't catch them from the couch, and I can't catch them from inside my shanty, which I have, so I can at least stay dry, but then I can't see my jaw jackers, and sometimes they're quiet enough to where I can't hear them either. So this is just what I'm dealing with. That's all right, no big deal. Could be worse. Could be at work. All right, guys, I have moved 3 times and I've been skunked at every one of those places. I came back to a corner of this lake that I have only been to one other time. It is a long ways, but my handy dandy little snowmobile. And this is what I've been looking for. Look at that perch. Look at that perch. Big old fatty. That's what I'm talking about, right there. I just set up my jaw jackers. I'm getting all set up. I've had 3 bass already, and this guy. I thought this was a bass again, but look at that. Look at that big old fatty. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. There's fish down there. They raced up to it. What the heck? Man, that's weird. Jeez. Swing and a miss. I just struck out. That was 3.